did he just say that a world that there are world sinking weapons still out there somewhere? A truth too hard to swallow. How can an 800-year-old war be ongoing? No one from back then is even alive today. Ah, I love how they kind of put that next to each other. No one from back then is even alive today. That plays a big part into it, right? Because a part of the reason why the voice century is the voice century is because it's kind of hard, especially when history's been rewritten, to carry those stories from one generation to another, right? With Emu, assuming he's been alive since then, and even the Gora say that truth, that conviction of what they believed in then holds true to this day because they lived through it, right? This is not just a story that we're passing down that my grandma used to tell. Her grandma used to tell my grandma, right? This is a story that I lived through, and my conviction is real. It's true. I still feel the same way, and I'm still trying to carry out this shit, the same stuff that I felt back then to this day, right? Because this war is ongoing. So I love how they did that right there. Um, why would a war rage on in total secrecy? So is this Vivi or Lily that Emu's looking at, right? This image looks like it's Vivi or Lily. Huh. Interesting. It's definitely Lily, right? Uchiha, what's good, man? Thank you for subscribing, bro. Why would a war rage on in total secrecy? So Emu was looking like Vegapunk in all sincerity. Drake Lava, what's good? Glad to see you back. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Let's go. Glad to see you back. What if Emu loved Lily or something? That could be, honestly, that could be a thing, bro. What if Emu loved Lily and this whole battle, this whole thing started because of love? Drake Lava, and damn, thank you for the 5,000 bits. Let's get it. Drake Lava is back, baby. Thank you, bro. Joy Boy got Emu's girl. It has to be more than that, right? I think. But it could turn into a love story thing. It could be that way. I wouldn't mind either way. Okay. And I love how it goes from staring into Lily, and then in all sincerity, and then we're staring into Vivi's wanted poster. I'm trying to see if I can draw some kind of connection between Luffy and Vivi's relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they're not in love, they're really good friends. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it goes into like, it kind of goes into the story of how the Nefertaris, they're part of the original 20, but they have their own belief system low key. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't 100% follow in the ways of the world government. And that's the truth back then when Lily ran and spread the poneglyphs, right? I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart, as there is something else I must confess. Damn, One Piece is on a break this week? No way. They gotta get to that next episode. They were on a break the week before that. as there is something else I must confess. My goal was always to create an energy source to fuel society's development. And while it remains unfinished, my research was culminated in the mother flame. Its power has many practical uses. I am certain that one day this undying energy can be harnessed to ensure that the entire world lives in abundance. This breakthrough is marred, however, as a small fragment of the flame was stolen. I take full responsibility for this unfortunate event. The Cypherpole agents are stuck in the middle of the island. There is bad. No, this is bad. They're completely surrounded by flames. That was quite the tremor. Any idea what's happening, Edison? That spooked me too. The whole gosh darn basement came crashing down here with all the Cypherpole agents in tow. I can't generate any more clouds for the Straw Hat crew. Another monstrous elder must be heading up. Stussy, get yourself out of there. Stussy might want to just see this through and die, because she says she has no reason to live, right? Edison, is it okay if I let Kaku go free? I don't want him to suffer the consequences of this. Don't worry, I won't let him go after the Straw Hats, and I don't think pursuing them will be his priority anyway. Understood, Stussy. Sorry for putting you through all this. It didn't occur to me that they were your friends. Forgive me for making you turn on them. Wow, so she actually did care about Cypherpole. Despite being torn between both sides, you still rescued us. That inner conflict is proof of your humanity, Stussy. Do as you please. Just find a way to keep on living. Yes, sir. 2 weeks after the flame fragment was stolen, we observed an intense glow emanating from above the kingdom of Lusia. Lusia? I later got the news that the entire nation had mysteriously vanished without a trace. Before long, my equipment registered the worldwide earthquakes I mentioned earlier. This might be my pride as a scientist talking, but I was certain of one fact. An ancient weapon did that. So yes, we were right about that. Why would someone do that to Lusia? Only the mother flame could supply the immense energy needed to cause this tragedy. Lusia is gone. Hurry and confirm it. This is the first we're hearing about this. Yes, sir. My very own invention was used to power an ancient weapon. The motives, the origin, the perpetrators are a mystery to me. The motives, the origin, the perpetrators are a mystery to me? Really? But in the end, it all boils down to one hard truth. I'm an accessory to this act of mass murder. I cannot express how remorseful I am for my part in this. I am truly sorry. The motives and origin of the perpetrator are a mystery to me. I can't believe he said that. So he don't really know 100%. He already said he don't know, but I thought he would at least know that it was the Gorosei with motive, you know what I'm saying? But this proves my theory is plausible. The disaster that flooded the world was man-made. Vegapunk, it's not your fault. Then Pluton is... Shh. What? Lord Momonosuke. What the fuck? Pluton is what? Pluton is what? Because Pluton is on Wano and Poseidon is Shirahoshi? I don't know. He must know that Pluton is a secret, is an ancient weapon, but there were once three great ancient weapons. Crocodiles. I remember Crocodile was looking for it back all the way in Alabastos. It's crazy. It is said that Joy Boy attempted to ensure that they would be passed on to future generations. That begs the question, why hasn't the world sunk enough? Such ambiguity makes it hard to brand one side just as other evil. So I love how they showed, you know, we know Pluton is the one in Wano, and then Shirahoshi, everybody kind of speculates that she's in Poseidon, right? And it is said that Joy Boy attempted to ensure that they would be passed on to future generations. Such ambiguity makes it hard to brand one side just and the other evil. So he's saying that because Joy Boy wanted to ensure that it gets passed down? Huh. But the day of answers is coming. You're gonna choke, you idiot. Consider this a warning. When that time comes, everyone will feel the notion of a sunken world. The void century is still an enigma, but there are those who know what happened in its entirety. Wow. So they know. Everything you're going to explain everything. Everything? You're going to explain everything, Vegapunk. Actually, no, they want to know. Akaino's like, you're going to explain it to me. Uranus? We said, where is Uranus? I mean, Uranus gotta be like in Sky Islands or some shit. If it came from the sky and attacked, but I actually don't know, bro. Because these ancient weapons, like, I don't know how they work. One could be a weapon, one could be a living thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. But okay. The voice entry. I'm referring to the former members of the Pirate King's crew. What the fuck? Huh? Pirates? No? Boom. Gives you the answer on why he's living in a fucking... Why Rayleigh is Coney ships and why Crocus lives in a whale. And that's what they found out after getting the One Piece. Why would pirates know the world's secret? Isn't that dangerous? Hang on. How is that possible, Stella? How could you have known about me stealing a fragment of the Mother Flame? Okay. I cut off my memory synchronization. It should have been impossible. Not only that, but I know for a fact you're a terrible liar and a lousy actor. You were genuinely surprised, right? York, this is all you're doing. You got news about Lusia and took readings? Does that mean when the timeline... What does that mean? When? The timeline doesn't add up. You must have known the government's plans. Otherwise, you wouldn't have done all this. You wouldn't have hidden the broadcast snail. Elders, I worked out where the broadcast snail is. Are you certain? Without a doubt. I'm a Vegapunk too. The snail is in the Fabro stratum. The Iron Giant is guarding it. Whoa! Nothing's working. What the fuck? I'm sure they knew our entire lost history, so why? Why would they just fade away without telling a soul? Why didn't they act? Ray-san. Huh. That kind of makes me feel like Vegapunk questioning why the Roger's crew hasn't acted. I feel like he don't truly understand what Roger did in giving up his life, you know? By him declaring that the One Piece is real, I feel like if Joy Boy was the first pirate and being pirates, like being pirates allows you to find out the truth. So I feel like in Roger going and declaring the One Piece and starting this new pirate era, I feel like he allowed everybody the opportunity to kind of seek the truth for themselves while being pirates. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, opposing those that kind of opposing the world government, the other side, right? And being pirates themselves. So I feel like Vegapunk didn't truly understand how they acted. I think Roger's crew also made a promise to him maybe on not doing anything else, but yeah, Roger sending pirates out may be him declaring war on Emu. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, why didn't they act? Ray-san, haven't you had enough booze? You rarely get this wasted. I'm old and washed up now, just like Vegapunk here. I'm a blabbering old geezer who's already said too much. Don't be an ass and take it away from the youngsters. The thrill is theirs to seek now. Right, Roger? Boom, fire. Those who knew the truth just laughed. Wow. Laugh tail. The thrill is theirs to seek now. Huh. So Rayleigh didn't want. So that I guess that's what Vegapunk did was kind of reveal part of what pirates are supposed to be seeking out themselves. So that's why Rayleigh's like, fuck, like, he's saying too much. Like this is a part of you setting sail, right, and finding out the truth of the world and taking that action. But I also don't blame Vegapunk for it either. The thrill is theirs to seek now, right, Roger? But I think what Vegapunk did was also like reinvigorate that of what Roger did, because he's basically saying, yo, Roger went and killed himself. He knew the truth. His crew knew the truth. What did Roger do? He became king of the pirates. He found the One Piece. If knowing the truth, no, I don't know the. Vegapunk said, I don't know the full truth. They do. Here's what I know. And if you want to find out the real truth, you kind of have to follow in the steps of the king of the pirates. So I feel like he's still piggybacking of what Roger wanted, and really sending the message home on the fact that, like, yo, become a pirate, seek the truth yourself. So really, don't worry, the thrill is still there.